So what is Soundvil? Well, Soundvil is a digital platform for urban music scenes all over the world. And it allows you to explore music based on the location you are. So why are we working on Soundvil? Well, actually we're working on Soundvil because today there's a massive amount of music available online today. But unfortunately, most of the people limit themselves way too often to a rather international top of the iceberg, so let's say. And we believe that's a pity because already on an urban level there's quite a lot of interesting music that's definitely worth exploring. And but the reason that this underwater part remains hidden way too much to most of the people is, in our opinion, because that there is no tool that provides such a nice overview as this picture does. So this applies as well for when you're listening online to music, but it also applies to when you're looking for a concert to go to nearby. And in order to demonstrate that, I like to throw a little example. For example, let's say we're in Antwerp tonight and we're looking to see a band we don't know yet, but who might seem interesting to us. Well, in that case, I imagine most of you would start thinking about the venues they already know in Antwerp, and then you would visit the website of each of these venues, and then you would check if there are artists performing you might like, and if you see an artist, you might Google him, just to check to find out a little bit more about him, or you might go to a website that offers a selection of concerts that take place tonight. Now, in either way, you will probably end up with a lot of open browser windows on your computer, which isn't that nice. And if we continue the analogy of the iceberg, one could compare it to like putting on a wetsuit and diving into the ocean to explore the underwater part of what's happening in music landscape. And that's okay, but I think it's rather time-consuming, and it takes a lot of time. It's not that user-friendly. And last but not least, you might want to stick to the places you already know in order not to get lost. So this is where Soundvil comes into play. We believe that if you do want to explore new stuff, but you don't want to get lost, then you simply need a treasure map to say so. That's why we are mapping urban music scenes all over the world, and we provide you with location-based recommendations. So let's say we haven't found a concert yet to go to tonight, and we're in Antwerp, and this time we use Soundvil. Then you would see that Soundvil recommends you Cassette, and Cassette is a local band from Antwerp, performing in a local venue, in this case, the Roma. And so yeah, this is really the starting point to Soundvil. If you want to enter Soundvil, you just click on the recommendation and you will see an overview of all other concerts that take place on that date. And of course, you will also be able to find out everything about the recommended artists, like we have integration with SoundCloud, and we have integration with YouTube, which allows you to watch all the videos and of course listen to all the music, and also check out a short bio on the artist. And last but not least, we also have integration with Songkick, which provides you an overview of all the upcoming shows of the artist. So Soundvil is really a location-based concert calendar that aims to promote young artists, and in doing so nourish urban music scenes. But according to us, exploring local music scenes is not only about checking out what concerts are available tonight in Antwerp or Ghent. It's also about exploring the music that's made by local artists. And therefore, we also want to be a location-based music player, which we do by offering and by enlisting actually all the artists for each particular genre, like electronica, hip-hop, and 20 other genres. We have 22 genres for now. So one could see these lineups as like a local hit chart or a local playlist made up by local artists. And as you can see, Soundvil is not only a location-based concert calendar, but also a location-based music player. And by listing up all these artists in one city, we really hope to stimulate interactions between these artists, which we believe is definitely a plus for urban music. So artists are really, and local artists are really the core of our platform, so that's why they are able to sign up already through the following link. And even though we're not launched yet, but we hope to launch a beta version this year, so that's in a few weeks. And it would be really amazing to have like a lot of artists signing up for a few cities. For example, Ghent, Antwerp, and Brussels. We hope for them to become like the pioneering cities for Soundvil. That will allow us to improve our concepts and to check if there is really a need and an interest, which of course we are confident in. Yeah, so signing up is really easy. It should only take 2 minutes, and all you need is an email address, a Facebook band page, a SoundCloud account, and optionally also a Songkick ID or a YouTube account if you would like to have your concerts and your videos displayed on Soundvil, of course. And these other platforms bring us to the last slide, which is about other platforms that have enabled us to build Soundvil, which is in the first place SoundCloud and Songkick. We haven't been able really yet to speak to them and reach out to them, and therefore we're really curious to see how they will respond to Soundvil launching. And yeah, we're quite confident that they will be interested in what we're doing. But in order for Soundvil to succeed as a platform, we also need their support for sure. So if there's anybody in the audience who could introduce us to them, that would be really nice. But apart from these partners, there are also a lot of potential other partners who could make a perfect match with Soundvil for sure, especially the platforms who focus on location and more particular urban music. So yeah, we're definitely open, and so if you think that your organization might make a perfect match for Soundvil, then please don't hesitate just to contact us. We will be around here, and we will be happy to meet you. So this was the story of Soundvil, for now at least, and thank you for listening.